We got one person watching. Let's see here. We'll see how many people get in here tonight. Might not even get anybody. Guess we'll let people come in. Because for some odd reason it's... Oh dang, we got 7 people in here. Oh jeez. What's going on, guys? Sorry, I'm looking at my tablet. Because for some odd reason my phone ain't showing comments. So I don't know if all of you are commenting or if it's going blank. Oh, there we go. What's going on, left-handed? There we go. Now the comments are coming in. That's weird. What are you up to tonight? $10. Dang. United States. 13. Oh my gosh. Just got back from fishing in Missouri. Did you catch any? Yep. We do it all the time. It's cool. Now we're down to 5 people. Where's left-handed? Are you watching these people? I mean, there ain't nothing bad yet, but There you go. Happy birthday, Tommy. You're interested in fishing. Left-handed, kick that one out. Thank you, left-handed. Appreciate it. Man, a lot of trolls tonight. I'm doing good. Man, there's a lot of trolls in here tonight, boys. They're all over here. Glad I got a moderator in here tonight, because poor left-handed, he's over there scanning these comments, and but he's doing his job. I do appreciate it, left-handed. Yes, they're annoying, especially on every live I've been on recently or I'm doing. There's a lot of them. Now we need Jason in here, and we need, I think Johnny's one of my other admins or moderators. And then we need, geez, I don't know, guy, left-handed, he probably knows who the other moderators are. I mean, obviously, some of these are like, geez, like stupid. Gonna be doing a lot of hunting. Been kind of trying to get myself set up for hunting season. We're kind of starting to get into that. Doing some pregame. Got cameras set out right now currently, but you know, just kind of getting ready. It's been hot here, so it's a dog days of summer here, so I know tomorrow's September 1st, so September 15th starts our small game. So be doing the normal small game September 15th, and then we'll go on to deer hunting or whatever else I plan on doing. Then we'll do some trapping in the winter. Got to talk to the landowners. A couple of landowners did contact me the other day about that, so we'll do some trapping. We'll probably end up doing some videos on that again. Are you talking about my crossbow? Because I don't use a compound. I mean, crossbow or bow, I would probably say, I mean, I try to stay within 30 yards with my crossbow. And bow and arrow, you'd probably want to stay within that. I wouldn't go past 30 yards with a compound. Oh yeah, left-handed I will. There's no doubt. The properties I've been trapping for roughly 2 or 3 years now, they they don't mind me coming back. Actually, one of the properties got a buttload of raccoons, I guess, this year, so might have to do the nest raiders first, and then go to the canines after that. So, and obviously, when you're trying to trap canines, you got to eliminate the nest raiders first, or try to, or eliminate a few of them. Because the nest raiders will actually go to your set first over the canines. So it kind of sucks because a lot of times I catch raccoons first, or possums or skunks. And shortly after that, I'll have a camera set out and I'll see a coyote come by. And it's like, always happens all the time, but what can you do? 30 yards for you? Yeah, I would say roughly 30 yards. I mean, I don't really shoot past 30. I'll practice past 30. I'll go out to like 40, but in a real life hunting, 30 yards is probably max. 30 yards and in. We do need some other moderators in here, left-handed. You're over there working your butt off. That was weird. I mean, it seems like it happens all the time. Well, now we're down to one person. Yeah, I guess everybody left. Or it's YouTube just slacking. Yep, a lot of people do actually catch coons. Even, what was that? I had a coon get into a triple threat set, I call it, where you have a trap, but you have a dirt hole in the dead center, but you have 3 traps. So you have 2 in the front and 1 on the back. But the dirt hole is in the dead center of all of them. And I had a raccoon get in the one trap, then he stepped in over to the other trap. Then some odd reason, I don't know how it happened, but he got caught up in the third trap. The third trap set off. When it set off, it actually got his tail. So it was like, I kind of felt bad for the coon. It wasn't a real big one, but my buddy had a catch pole and we ended up releasing it. But I was like, I was not expecting a coon to set like that. Yeah, it's basically, I call it the triple threat trap. There's another term for it, but I just call it that between myself and my buddies. And it does work for coyotes up here. I've had coyotes on camera come in, they circle around, obvious, then they come in and they'll try, like, the way I learned it was when I first started trapping is I was just doing a basic dirt hole on a 45-degree angle, having the trap about 6 inches back. And the coyotes would not come to the front. They would try to come around the back side and dig at the back. Well, I ended up catching them on camera doing that, so I took the practice from that, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start setting a trap on the back side. And when I started doing a trap on the backside, the coyotes as smart as they were, they still tried to go around the backside. And when they started digging at the backside, or when they stepped down to look in that dirt hole at a 45-degree angle, boom, there's a trap right there on the back. And it did work. And then there was times that it wouldn't. And I ended up doing the triple threat set. So, or there was like last winter where the ground was rock solid frozen, instead of or simulating like the triple threat, where instead of having the two traps in front of the dirt hole and one on the back, I ended up doing one in the front and one on the left side and one on the back. So, and it did work. Coyotes are tough. They're incredible. You're going for bobcats. I don't really have bobcats down in my zone, but north of me, there's a lot of bobcats. But I think you're only allowed one per season up here. Like I said, I don't have too much info on bobcats in my area because there's not as many around here. Or I shouldn't say, I think there's only been one or two spotted in my zone in the last like 2-3 years plus. So I gotta go north for them. I'm glad all those people left. Jeez Louise. That was a, that was like a walk-em. Basically, it was all that. Just walk them back to a live stream after taking a month or off or whatever. But left-handed, you did a good job there, like getting them out of there. Oh, the dog's outside. I was like, what the heck is that? As I'm over here talking about coyote trapping, I look out the door and there's our dog standing there. I'm like, oh. Thought maybe the coyotes were coming to haunt me tonight. So I do plan on left-handed and everybody else that's on here doing a lot more like videos on hunting wise this season. Right now I'm currently on a schedule for Mondays and Wednesdays uploads. So we'll see what happens. I know I did a post, I think last week or whatever, on hunting video uploads. So I'm kind of half attempting to upload those maybe on Fridays or weekends. We'll see. Obviously, opening day this year is a Sunday, I believe. So maybe instead of having the small game opener video on September 15th, we'll have it uploaded on Monday for that. And that'll just be Monday's video. And then from there, we'll go back to the regular Mondays and Wednesdays schedule, and then have possibility Fridays or weekends as a hunting videos. So hang on, guys. I gotta step away just for 1 second here. Alrighty. These are starting to become one of my favorites. The Crosman pointed with the Crosman hollow points. These, some about Crosman as of lately have changed like their dye or their quality control of their ammo, because of lately it seems like their ammo is shooting way better as is. Now, a secret that you guys probably didn't know of, I'm gonna give out a little secret here of how I get clean ammo to shoot better. Is in the years past with Crosman ammunition, I had to clean them. And the way I clean them was put silicone lube on them. And basically to get them nice and clean to shoot good. And recently, since I bought these Crosman pointed pellets at my local store, I don't know if it's something with the batch of them that I've been lucky, or if it's something to do with Crosman as of lately on them. So I know Crosman was bad back then, where a lot of people were like, yeah, that's the cheapest grade ammo, you don't want to shoot it kind of thing, like just for planking, and you know, you're not going to get good accuracy, give or take, you know. So I'm kind of thinking it's either one, I got a good batch of them, or they've changed. Quantity control is. I'm kind of thinking it is, because, like I said, it seems like they're better. They're not as dirty. Like, obviously, that's a brand new pack. But I know if I go to open them up right now, they're going to look shiny as is. And it's right out of it. Now, there's a 50-50 chance that it might not be in that pack, you know. But I kind of have hopes in them. So I'm thinking I'm going to probably end up starting to like Crosman again. Or their pellets and stuff. Their guns seem kind of iffy still. I don't know. I haven't shot one in a long time, so I think they got bought out too. So maybe the new company is really focusing on good quality of their guns and ammo. I don't know. I got a buddy of mine that's still got a Crosman or Benjamin gun. He's got the Benjamin Marauder, and he's had it for like 3 years now. And I see a lot of people on YouTube that have the Marauders where they're talking crap about them, and his is working still as of now like brand new. But he always calls me up when he's got a slight issue with it, and then comes to find out that he sights his gun in, and then 2 weeks later he'll go out and shoot a target. His group will be off. Well, he didn't understand that when you using a PCP in different temperatures, it'll change. So at first he didn't believe me. Then he started listening. Then he started saying, oh, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Then he started doing it. Then he had issues. And I told him in person that day when we sighted in, I said, that's just a basic first step sight in. Now, the temperature changes every day between the humidity and the regular temperature. And he didn't believe me at first that it's going to be off, unless you're shooting at the same temperature. Now, if you're shooting it inside and the temperature stays the same, which it doesn't even on the inside of your house, but if it does stay the same, it's going to shoot. Same as it when you sight it in. You sight it in inside, you go outside and shoot, it's going to change. And he didn't believe me at first until I told him about it, and he did it. Then a week later, he's like, yeah, you're right. I should have listened to you back then. So, but yeah, with PCPs, they're more known for that. Brake barrels, it don't matter. Brake barrels are, I mean, there might be a slight difference with a brake barrel too, but very non-noticeable. I mean, I'm dealing with it with the gauntlet right now. I mean, I shot it the other day. I sighted it in, or kind of got it sighted in, and then we had a 90-something degree day for the last 2 days. Today was actually a little bit better, but yesterday, the day before, it was like 90-something degrees. I took a couple shots, and it was actually shooting higher than I did when I did sight it in a week prior. And obviously, when I'm going out hunting and I'm going to use it, it's going to be early morning, which right now it's, I don't know, probably 70 degrees or whatever. Which, that's fine for early morning hunting, but in the evenings or in the middle of the day, it's going to be off. If it gets above that, which it does. Make sure you guys smash the like button too. Appreciate it. Man, what happened, left-handed? All those people were in at first, and now we're like, yep. Now the real people are in. Started out as all the scammers or robots, whatever you want to call them, and now it's like no one's barely commenting. Good morning. It's not morning here. Might be good. It might be morning for you, but not here. It's 10 o'clock at night. They got scared. Yeah, they got scared of you. When they realize that you have the opportunity to kick them out. Like I did a live, what? I think my last live, left-handed, was what? When I was out fox hunting. We had at one point, it was like 20-something people. I don't know if you were in that night, but I had a lot of the same issues where they kept coming in, but a lot of them were scammers or robots, whatever you want to call them. It keeps jumping from from 6 to 2. Left hand, you got them scared. You got them to the point where they're like, yep, nope, not with a moderator in this guy's channel. I'm not commenting. Yeah, see, I'm not using a laptop. I'm using my phone. Now I'm gonna have to go get a laptop so they won't come in. Obviously, some of these like people that are commenting were like kind of weird, like asking dumb questions, and I don't know. I'm waiting for some more to come in. You did? What was that like? Never been to one. I kind of want to go. I know Trapper J, I think he went to one. And I watch his channel a lot. You probably do too, but I always wanted to go one up here just to see what it's like. I know a lot of different brands and companies and are all there. That's awesome. Is Trapper J really 7 feet tall? Or 7 foot, whatever. Iowa Trapper 330 Maniac. That's cool. He's a beast. That's funny. Was what the heck's his name? He's another one I watch. Coon Creek Outdoors, was he there? That's crazy. That's So he's got to be what? Probably like 6'7", maybe 6'6", maybe. There you go. Those 1.5 Duke traps. I use a lot of them actually for raccoons and pocket sets or trails. Like a lot of times I'll actually use them in trails over dog proofs. Like when I got a good canine set out, a lot of times I will use dog proofs on trails, but actually the coons, a lot of times they don't come in to eat. So when you have dog proof set on the trail, this is just from me, from the years past, actually being out there and doing it. A lot of coons will actually avoid dog proofs. They got to be hungry to get into them. So I basically will set a 1.5 coil spring or even the Duke #1 trap on the trail that they're coming down. So as they're walking down that trail, bam, they don't even have to get to the food or to the dog proofs where they avoid them because they're not hungry. So yeah, muskrats, oh, they work good in them too. Actually, I'd rather use them on muskrats than the 110 conibear. Not because the 110 is dangerous. I've had them go off on my hand. It doesn't kill your hand, doesn't break your fingers, whatever. It's just easier to set than the 110. Like 6'7". Like I see, obviously he's on YouTube, so it's like, I mean, everybody on YouTube looks different, but when you actually see him in person, it's like, oh boy. I like watching his lives. He sits there in his pole barn and does crazy things, gets drunk, or these gosh dang mosquitoes. Gets drunk, does crazy things in his lives. And he got Iowa Trapper. He sits in an office, his wife's office, and he'll sit there and drink mixed drinks or Bush Light or whatever. He's another good, funny YouTuber I watch a lot. Coon Creek Outdoors, I kind of learned quite a bit from him on trapping coons, but I kind of stopped watching them. Usually I watch a lot of trapping videos when it becomes that season, but right now is more like kind of things to do and don't when you're getting prepped up for hunting deer and stuff. Like last couple days now I've been kind of really focusing on, getting set up for that kind of stuff. And then like I said, when trapping season gets closer and deer season rolls out, then I'll start pulling out trapping stuff and start going over things and watching videos and stuff like that. But I gotta hunt first before I can trap. One good thing is I'm running a cell cam or a couple of them, and so I don't even really have to do much work. Let them run and they send me pictures. So it's kind of helpful this time of the year. And obviously, I got some older cameras out there. I got a muddy camera, that's the old SD style. And I got a Moultrie that's working. So I'm actually going next week to a new property to set up a cell cam for deer hunting. Got permission to deer hunt this property, so I'm gonna go there next week and set up a cell cam on it. I can't believe, left-handed, you're the only moderator in here tonight. I guarantee you, left-handed, when I'm about ready to end the live is when all the other moderators will come in. Or it'll be like Johnny Mac will show up. Tim will show up. Jason will show up. And everybody else that's usually on the lives will come in the last like 10 minutes of my life. They always do it. I don't know where he's at. I haven't talked to him. Or they're all out enjoying this holiday weekend. I can't believe even Johnny hasn't come in. Usually he's on here, he'll chime in, and then so left-handed, I ended up buying the Cold Steel Tim Wells blowgun. And if you saw my my post, I don't know, last month, I ended up buying one and shot a pop bottle. I ended up going out to our local store and had a coupon. I went up a level. Eventually got the broadheads. So these things are sharp. Like Trapper J did. They're incredible. Like, they're not the fish hawk style, but obviously I shot this little foam ball with one tonight, and I actually set it up for fishing or having a reel on it like all of them. So I mean, this thing actually works pretty good the way I set it up. And then using the broadheads, I ended up buying a 40 pack of them for like 26 bucks. So I've been having fun with this, shooting like pop bottles and cans and just fun stuff to shoot at. So it's fun. And I got my little archery broadhead target out the door out here. And been practicing on it, putting little apples on top and stuff like that. I feel like if I shoot at the target, the slide might be banned. I feel like it'd be banned if I shoot a foam target, because the way YouTube is, they'd probably consider that a issue. All right, left-handed, I do appreciate you coming in and kicking a lot of those people out of here. Now one of my other moderators got to come in tonight and finish up the job after you leave. Have a good night, left-handed. Have a good holiday. And like I said, look forward to Mondays and Wednesdays on my channel for uploads. Oh man, where everybody go? They're all disappeared. I guess we'll wait for our next batch of people. Nope, two people. Hopefully it's one of my moderators that's in here. Times another one. Oh boy. Still two people after all this. Hang on guys, I'll be right back. One person. Can't believe all. Oh, we got 4 people. Four, 0. One person. Went from 4 to back down to 1. Kind of love YouTube. Two people. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess everybody's out of here. I feel like after I end the live is when Tim will come in and be like, yep, missed another. Whoa. Ah, 4 now. And that back down to 1. Oh, you got 4 likes. I do appreciate it, everybody. But I think we're going to be getting off here shortly. 3. Probably be getting off by 10:30 here. Nobody else chimes in. I see people watching, but they're scared to comment. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. We had quite a few people there. I thought maybe it would have continued. Boy, I got no other moderators in tonight. And it keeps jumping around. And no one else is commenting on anything, so I think we're gonna call it a night. And I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing some more lives, I guess. I don't know. As long as I got a moderator in. I know it's a holiday, so a lot of people are probably out with their families up north, whatever they're doing. So they probably are not gonna be on YouTube. So summer is ending, so people are probably enjoying the last moment as they can. So, all right, y'all, I'm out of here. Appreciate it, you guys watching, and we're gonna get out of here and end the live in 3, 2, 1.